sketchbook and I'm gonna turn it into a oil painting sketchbook. This is technically for watercolors, but I'm gonna put a acrylic primer over it and then also gesso, and that should be enough for me to use it for oil. Okay, so this I think is 7 by 10, and the paper is super thick because it's made for watercolor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first put acrylic primer on it. Just gonna go to the first page. Okay. Any old paintbrush, it does not matter. You could technically put 2 layers of this on, but I'm only gonna put 1 and I think that's totally fine. This is just gonna protect the paper. I took a class at CCA and SF, and this was their suggestion for how to do this, and I think it works pretty well. Okay, well I'm just gonna wait for it to dry now. It shouldn't take that long to dry. It's just acrylic. It should be pretty quick. Okay, now that it's dry, and I'm gonna put the gesso on top of it. I'm gonna do 2 layers of the gesso. I'm using the same paintbrush that I used for the acrylic primer. I'm putting the gesso right on the paper, and I'm just gonna go through. Okay, so the first coat is dry, and now I'm gonna do another coat of this, but in the opposite direction, so that when I paint oil on top of it, I don't have this like annoying streak underneath all of the oil paint. I'm not that concerned about going all the way to the edge because I generally don't paint all the way to the edge when I'm in a sketchbook. So again, this is a sketchbook, so it doesn't really need to be perfect. Okay, so that's it. I did the second coat on the sketchbook, and after I paint oil on here, like when I'm done using one of the pages, I have glassine paper, and I'm just gonna cut a sheet out of it and then place it on top of the oil painting so that I can go to the next page and not ruin the painting that I just did. So basically every page you do, you have to do this process to be able to put oil on it, which is a little annoying, but it doesn't take that long, so it's not that big of a deal. And you can just use like painter's tape to tape it on top of the painting that you just did. So yeah, that's how I do that.